The Susie B's channel. This is Susie B. We're in the kitchen. It is Sunday afternoon, and hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. Susie, turn on the lights. My gosh, turn on the lights. Here we go. Let me just making some chicken wings today. We have a deep fryer right here, and I'm just gonna prepare all the garnishings and the wings, seasoning the wings. So we're gonna put the wings over here, and we're just gonna peel these carrots. Let's see if I have a peeler. There's a peeler, and knife is over here. And what we're gonna be doing is just kind of peeling these carrots. You want the carrots nice carrots. So, when you go to the restaurant, usually when you order a batch of wings, you get carrots and celery on the side, usually some ranch. So this is going to be the carrots. Let's get my little a little bowl to put all the scraps in. Just put all the scraps there. Okay, so let's see. We just got 3 carrots and just a couple of stalks of celery. We didn't need a whole mass amount of these carrots. It's just for one meal, dinner, and just cutting these carrots here. Peeling the carrots. There's a couple carrots already, and we got one more here. I was watching a YouTube video earlier of a man walking in the woods, talking about. He was sharing a story about whistling in the woods and not to do it. But this is like nobody that I know. It's just like a random video that popped up on my feed, and so kind of someone new, and I was just kind of listening to that, and then I got the deep fryer. I started getting the deep fryer ready, and so this is the celery. I'm just going to rinse the celery real quick. We're going to chop this up, get this all ready. I love celery and carrots with my wings. So we're going to be chopping all of this here pretty soon. Put that there. And the carrots, I'll just cut those off. How long do I want my carrot sticks? Maybe that long. So usually carrot sticks sometimes they're really big, sometimes they're small. I mean, that's probably like just the right size. I think that should be good enough. I'm trying to go by memory. When I ate wings in the restaurant, I love me some wings. But today, we're making our own. Just little sticks like that. Nice little carrot sticks. So if you just popped in, welcome to the Susie B channel. I am making some homemade chicken wings, and we're going to be lightly, we're going to fry them in a deep fryer. We just got this deep fryer, and I've never actually deep fried anything in a deep fryer. I've always done it like in a cast iron pan. So there's our carrots, and we're going to do the celery next. We'll keep the celery at this length. So the celery, I don't know if it should be thinner, maybe a little thinner. We'll keep the celery a little longer. So there's the celery. And usually, that should be good. Some nice celery sticks. That one kind of broke off there. Okay, so we'll just cut the celery here. Just like so. So we have our celery sticks here. I mean, I could even go half, but that's just way too small. So we'll put those here. This is for, this is going to go with the wings. And if there's any left over, I'll just make a salad with those. But so celery and carrots is pretty much what I like to eat with my wings. And now we're going to, this is something that I had in a restaurant a long time ago when I lived in Idaho. And they brought out the wings, the big wings. These are wings right here, guys. This is what wings are. When I go to a restaurant and I order wings, this is what I want to see on my plate. This is what I appreciate. Not everybody does it, and maybe it's just my pet peeve, but this is a chicken wing. When you pay for chicken wings, this is what I expect to see, because obviously that's a wing right there. That's what the menu says. That's what I expect to see. And there was only one place in Idaho called Bolo's. And it's even called House of Chicken Wings. That place was phenomenal for their wings. I was a really good eater back then. And I think 6 of those wings, they were actually twice the size of what I just showed you. And I could eat 3 and I could start feeling full in the belly. I was like, what? And they were so meaty and so big. I just couldn't believe how big they were and juicy. And oh my God. So they serve the wings, and I'm going to make them just like how I remember the restaurant making them. So what they would do is they would serve them with onions. And I'm trying to cut the onions just like how I remember eating them with the wings. So I think what I'm going to do is put these also in the deep fryer after the wings are done, and just kind of get them cooked. And then they're going to be served with the wings. So here's the onions right here. It's got such a good flavor. I'm going to be tossing the onions with the sauce. And so there's our onions. Oh, good. So yeah, it's getting hot here today. What is the temperature? Is it 100 again? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flavor, season the chicken, and then we're going to do a light batter, a light flour powder coat. So first, I'm going to get all my seasonings. What I'm going to be using is onion powder, smoked paprika, some salt, some pepper, and garlic powder. So all that's going to go on the chicken. And let me just get a little bowl, mix all this together. And then I'm going to coat it in flour, just a light coating. So basically, some salt. We'll just use like, I don't know, maybe that much salt, a little bit more. Let's see, what's this? Onion powder. Put a little bit of that. I think this has a little bit of parsley flakes in it. We'll add some of that. We'll add a little smoked paprika. A little bit more. And then we're going to add some garlic powder. So just like maybe that much. I don't know. That's probably like a tablespoon or so. I'm putting like a tablespoon maybe of each. Some black pepper. Black pepper, that's like not even a teaspoon. We already put the salt and just kind of mix it all around. And what I'm going to do is put the chicken in a bag, and I'm just going to put this in here. It's not a whole lot. I might have to put some more. See if we can. I have 8 wings here. So we got 8 wings in here. Oh, I lost a wing. I forgot to seal it. Oops, don't lose your wings. No, I gotta clean everything. Huh? Yes, please. So yeah, I'm seasoning the chicken here, the wings, and I got too excited. I got way too excited. So this is my first time. This is actually our first time using an air fryer, not the air fryer, Susie. The deep fryer, and so there's so many different ways to do wings, guys. You can do it any way you want. I'm actually doing it this way this time. Just seal this. And God, what's the matter with you? Okay, so just get all the seasoning and kind of shake it around. I didn't have a paper bag. This bag does not want to stay sealed. Son of a gun. That's why I keep losing my chicken. So just shake it all around. Some people put like mustard on their chicken. But so you see it's all getting seasoned. Chicken seasoned. I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to wash this bowl because we're going to put some flour in there. And we're going to add a little bit of cornstarch to that. We're going to dip this chicken in that. We'll do another bag and we'll shake another bag. It's a lot easier shaking it with the bag. I think it's more even. And I think it just disperses the seasoning over the meat a lot more evenly. So we're going to do it that way. I'm just washing this bowl here. I'm going to add some, I'm going to do the flour mixture. So our wings are nice and seasoned now. They've been sitting at room temperature. I actually forgot to pull them out, excuse me, last evening to thaw. So I took them out as soon as I got up. I'm like, son of a gun. In my pajamas, I ran straight to the freezer, pulled them out, and started the thawing process. So what we're going to use is just all-purpose flour and some cornstarch. So we're just going to put a cup of flour in here. We're going to put a cup of flour. And make sure this is all dry. Make sure it's all dry. In the restaurant, we weren't allowed to dry anything. It had to be air dried, so this is not a restaurant. So any of you chefs out there, I'm in my kitchen, not in a restaurant. Just a reminder. Okay, so, but I do know the etiquette of a kitchen, of a commercial kitchen. So anyways, I'm just getting a cup of flour here. Just like that. And I'm going to use not too much cornstarch, maybe a tablespoon. Maybe like that much. And just dump that in there and just mix it all around. So some people some recipes call for flavoring the flour. So, but you know, I'm also gonna toss these in a sauce already. So I just kind of want my chicken flavored. The flour is gonna just add a nice lightly crunchy coating over the chicken, and that's gonna be doused in sauce. So you're not gonna really taste because I'm not doing naked wings. I'm actually gonna toss them in a sauce. And I bought this new sauce that I want to try. It's a wing sauce. Where did I put it? We bought the ouch. We bought this new sauce, and I could find it. It's a wing sauce. Oh, and I'm gonna also cut some fries. Also, we're gonna do fries with the wings. Where's that darn sauce at? Gosh darn it! Boy, I don't think I put it in the fridge. I mean, it wasn't even open yet. Oh man. Okay, I'm really not liking when stuff isn't where it's supposed to be. Okay, so where the heck? Biscuit. I know we bought sauce. Okay, maybe it's in this cupboard over here. Yeah, that's okay. So I got this sauce. It's a medium. I think it's a medium heat. We were at the market and I saw this buffalo sauce. So I'm going to toss the wings already fried and in this after. So I haven't tried this before. I actually should try it, see what it tastes like. See what kind of flavors I'm going to be working with. See, let's open this. Oh yeah. So it's kind of, it has a vinegar taste, it's zingy, and it has a little small bite, just like the bottle says. That's wonderful. Okay, so we got our sauce right here. And now I'm going to get another bag. I'm going to put the flour in it. And then I'm going to toss the wings in that. I'm going to toss our wings, guys. See who popped in here. Hello, Rashid. How you doing? Laura, good to see you, sis. How you doing? Mayo, good to see you. Who else? You deleted messages. Oh, okay. Rashid, why are you deleting your messages? Okay, so let's just put this flour in here. So just make sure it's all incorporated together. And I bought 2 packages of these wings, so they come 8 in a package. And so just put your flour in the bag like this. Preferably a paper bag, but come on, Susie, get with it. Don't you spill it. Get in there, flour. Okay, so get your flour in there. Try not to make a big mess. We got our flour, right? Let's throw the wings in there. Let me just turn up the fryer. It's getting ready. Get the heat up. And let's get our wings in the flour. We'll get those ready. Okay. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. Thanks for popping into the Susie B channel. I do a lot of different things here in my channel. I'm an artist. I do paintings. I do gardening, adventuring, and I do scorpion hunting. And my backyard, we have several scorpions living in our backyard. So I like to find them every once in a while and figure out where they are. So I'm not running into them while I'm pulling weeds, and I kind of know where they're living. So get your wings here, throw them in the bag. They're all nice and seasoned already, as you can see. Those are the flavors that I like: paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and paprika. So just get all your wings in there, just like so. I'm using a Ziploc bag. This one goes to the trash. When you're working with chicken, it's easy to cross-contaminate. You don't want to touch anything else. You don't want to touch anything that the raw chicken is touched, or you wash it right away. You're reusing your bowls. You want to wash them. If you worked in the kitchen, you know all this, man. So, okay, just get your chicken, put it in the bag, close it up, shake it around. Shake it up, shake it up. And you get beautiful coated chicken, and it looks like that. Beautifully coated, evenly, really nice, simple. You don't have to do it by hand if you don't like to get your hands all dirty. This is simple. As you've seen, I just shook it around in the bag. Several shakes, and voila, we have coated chicken. So I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to get some potatoes. I'm going to do just a small little thing of maybe some small French fries. Let's see, these are actually probably a good size for chips, like to make potato chips, but I want fries, so I don't want chips. Actually, I want to bite into the potato, not just it disappear when I crunch right into it. So I'm going to just cut some potatoes, get those ready. We're going to have some French fries and wings. Okay, so we'll use those potatoes. I have this really cute cutter that cuts ridges into them, so I don't know if I want to use that. It's this kind of knife right here, and it'll cut your whatever veggies, your fruit, and it gives it like ridges, right, like ruffles. So let's get this potato cut here. I mean, we could leave the skins on them. The skin is so soft already. There's a bad part of the potato already. I don't throw the whole potato away when I see that. I just cut it out. So I can get a decent size fry, I think, out of this. They turned up the heat in the fryer, so as soon as we're done cutting these, we'll throw the chicken in, and then I'll prepare the sauce. There's not too many steps. It's fairly simple if you kind of plan it out. Fairly simple. There's the other potato. This is how I would peel an orange. Just that I do it a little bit different. Okay, so there's their potatoes. And what you do is, so I've only used this knife a few times. So let's see. One fairly thick, just like that. No, I kind of forget how to use that darn knife. I don't know if it's like, kind of like that. And I don't know how thin. I don't want them too thin. I mean, I kind of want to enjoy the potato. But if you have a knife like this, you can make some cool looking potatoes. I don't know if I should just cut it. And it's not terribly sharp, but I mean, if you go down hard on your hand with this, like with some force and weight, it is going to break the skin. So I mean, you could just go over your finger. It's not like a precision razor sharp knife where you just touch your finger and it's gonna cut through your skin. This is fairly safe. It's not very dangerous unless you're using it for self defense from you know from someone entering your home without permission. So I don't know. I'm still trying to get used to using this thing. But yeah, it kind of gives you the crinkles on all sides. And I think it's neat. So it's something different, kind of cool. I mean, I could probably go smaller, but I could probably go smaller. Maybe that's like a normal size. Isn't that cool? I mean, people go to the store and buy these. You could do them right at your house. I don't. I probably got this on Amazon. I'm not sure. I don't remember anymore. It's been so long. But just yeah, those are, yeah, just make them regular size. Okay, yeah, that's good. That works out nice. Kind of neat. I think they're really cool. Crinkle cut fries, right? I wish I could do the waffle fries. You guys remember? You guys ever try they're like the waffle fries from who makes those? I think Arby's makes those. But those are really good. So yeah, yeah, these are kind of wide. I'm just gonna cut them in half, and you get some nice looking fries. Just pretty, you know, they look pretty on the plate. Plus, they're fun to eat. It's just the kid in me saying, "I want these fries. They're cool." So yeah, just you just gotta cut them. I guess cut it like this. And I mean, you have to screw it up to figure out how to do it right. So just don't be afraid. Just do it however way you think. And if it just doesn't work, then try it another way, a new way. So that's all. Just like that. My hubby said he doesn't want fries, but I guarantee you he's going to eat some of these. So just go half like this. Yep. And then go like this, I guess, the best way. And then just put them flat and then go half again. So yeah, that's, see? I didn't know what I was doing when I started, but I figured it out. It's that easy. It's not rocket science. It's just having fun. And don't make it complicated. So there we go. Well, that's a nice little batch of fries right there. And they actually look cool. So yeah, there we go. So you can see we have some nice fries. Those are going to go in the deep fryer. And I'm using lard for my deep fryer. I don't use vegetable oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, all that crap. I use lard. We grew up with lard, and I'm still alive because of it, probably. So, okay, let's check on the oil. And we're going to get another ball because we're going to be tossing the wings in a kind of wanted that. I'm going to use this metal ball here. Let me just discard the scraps. And I used to bury my scraps in the garden, but I ran out of room. I got plants everywhere where I buried all the scraps. And I used to have a little recyclable bin for the scraps. Kind of, you put all your scraps in a little copper bin. And I would go and bury the scraps, like once a week. But I ran out of room. I ran out of holes to dig. So I don't have any other way to use them anymore. So around the citrus trees, I would dig several holes just above the roots, enough to bury some scraps, and then I would bury the scraps, and that's like feeding your plants. So that's what I used to do with my garden. Okay, so the sauce is going to go in here. Let's come over here and look at the air fryer, the deep fryer. And so I have it set at 360, so in between 340, 375, probably about 360. And we're gonna try. Should be. Is it ready? Doesn't say ready. Maybe it needs to heat up some more. Okay, maybe should I cover it? I've never used one of these before, guys. So it's on. Maybe so there's a light right here. So right here it says ready. Here's the temperature. This is a timer, and it says power. So I think once it hits the temperature, it should be ready. So while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the sauce together. And for the sauce, I need to melt some butter. I'll melt some butter. And we're going to incorporate that wing sauce with some melted butter. Let's see if I have enough. Yeah, I got plenty. And that's how I'm going to do my wings. Let me just rinse this. So I'm just gonna get some butter in a little bowl right here. I'm actually gonna put some more in there. I want a nice pool of butter. I'm not sure how much. So here's a stick, and they have measurements. So one stick equals half a cup. So I think I'm gonna do like half a stick. So we're gonna cut that in half, and I'm gonna use half of that stick. So I already have this much in there. And I'm gonna put a half a stick, and then that's gonna be whipped into the wing sauce. Hopefully it's not too spicy for my hubby. It didn't taste very, very strong. So I'm just gonna, that's about how much butter, half a stick, and then just a little bit, like a tablespoon more, I guess. That's what I'm gonna melt in the microwave here. So hopefully, so everything, all the ingredients are pretty close to being ready. I mean, I could even bread the potatoes like that. Oh my God, that would be so good. Lightly breaded. So we don't do this. We don't do this all the time. We always use our air fryer, and If we deep fry something, like if you see me doing like a egg rolls it's usually in a cast iron. And I'm gonna just throw these in the freezer real quick, just to get them, nice and stiff. Just gonna set them in there while while we're waiting for oil. But yeah, if you want to do your potatoes that way, you can find this knife. I don't know, I would call it like a crinkle cut knife, maybe. That's what I would search for. But it's really cool. It makes your French fries look really cool. Or whatever you're cutting, your zucchini, your carrots, for a salad, apples. Anything that's crunchy, any kind of fruit or veggie that's crunchy. I mean, you could even cut noodles with that thing. If you want your noodles wavy like that, say you're making your lasagna, I would totally cut the ends with this thing and make it wavy like a lasagna. You want to go through all that trouble. It's not like you're out of Swiss cheese and you're just using American cheese and cut holes in it. They'll never know. They'll never know. Okay, so this is for the wings. Oh, I didn't even start the microwave, you dummy. Okay, just my mind is not here right now. So we got butter. Okay. Should we do a test dipping with I don't know if it's hot yet. So here's the let's see. Let's grab it with not that way, Susie. Let's see. No, it's not even close. Not even close. Okay. So we just gotta wait for that to get hot. Come on. Even hot? Even on? Yeah, this is power. Okay, okay, baby, turn on. All right. So we're just waiting on the oil. Let's go back over here. I'm gonna change my gloves. So the butter's ready. Come on, get hot. Hurry up. Don't have all the stinking day for you. Okay. No. Butter. Okay. So how's everybody's Sunday going? Where's that, Tim Carson? I got some butter for you. You do? I got plenty. Thank you. I'm happily married. This BS Ghost just laughing. Girl cooking up with deliciousness. Welcome in. Let's see. Only if you have time and energy to do this yourself. It says Geo. Yeah, I mean, if you have the time and energy, everybody is a slave to the machine. So once you realize that that's on purpose to keep you in a stressful state of mind, you'll realize that that's why you don't have time for nothing. So anyways, when you can calm your world and maybe find a lifestyle that's not as stressful, you can take the time to make chicken wings and crinkle cut fries. So I get it. People are always in a hustle and bustle, and nobody has time. That's why everybody eats out, because they don't got time. That's why they hire nannies to watch their kids, because they're working to the nubs. And you know what I mean? A lot of kids grow up without ever really seeing their parents. So believe me, my parents had 2 and 3 jobs when I was growing up. My mother worked in the hospital. She worked at a daycare where I was actually at. She was always kind of in the food kind of industry, commercial food and stuff. So here's the butter. It's all melted. What I'm going to do is throw it in that pan right there, and bowl. And so yeah, if you don't have time to do this, then you know, maybe it just comforts you to watch somebody else do it. But anyways, get your wing sauce. And we're just going to pour this wing sauce. This is how I do it. Just mix it in with the butter like that. And just mix it all together. That was a lot of butter, Susie. That's okay. It'll mix in real nice. Once it's all put together, you're going to drool. So the whole purpose was to, if I have some left over, I might save it for the next batch. I don't know. But this is probably more than enough to coat 8 wings. More than enough. I mean, you probably could have used a half a stick of butter, maybe half a stick. It's up to you. If you, I mean, I like a lot of butter in mine. It gives it a nice flavor. All right, let's check this oil. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. Is it? Oh, okay. So is that why? I need to turn that timer on. That's probably why I wasn't getting hot. So this is a new fryer, guys, and I'm still figuring it all out. So that's going to go there. I'm going to put all the seasonings away. The oil's getting hot. So it is Sunday here in Arizona, and it is warm outside. This warm weather snuck up on us over here. It just went from winter to summer. It went from like 60 degrees, really nice, 65, high 50s at night, and maybe high 40s, to a freaking 100 degrees, 103 degrees. Like, what the heck? What the heck? So I always like to say, closer to summer, Hell's Kitchen is right around the corner. Well, Hell's Kitchen done snuck up on us and slapped us all in the face. Like, threw us all in the oven. We all got thrown in the oven. Like, no warning, nothing. So, that's the beauty of the desert out here. It's crazy. Crazy weather. I like crazy weather. And it's not so bad. I mean, I was out there in it earlier, and I mean, if you have to work in it, like construction, God, I feel so bad for those guys and women, the men and women working out there. But they're really used to it. But still, you can't get used to 120 degrees. There's no way. There's no way. Even if you got a machine doing it, the machine still overheats. The phone's overheating it. So we got our nice we got our celery and our onions here. We got our sauce, and our wings are right in here, guys. They're right here. They're still in here. I'm gonna give them another shake. Another shake. Okay, so now she's bubbling and sizzling. All right, we need you hot right now. So apparently you have to turn on the timer and it activates the coils, I guess. Let's see. As it's ready. It's not the kind of stuff that you gotta wait for it to get the right temperature. I think it's on demand, that heat. Just grabbing another pair of gloves here. So I think it's 100 degrees outside. What's the temperature where you guys are watching from? Is it warm also? Is it still cold? You guys still in your winter? Snow is melting, probably. You know, some of the eastern side of the states, we're getting a lot of snow, and it's probably still cold. Let's go over here. See, we're getting some bubbling action in there. So we're gonna see. We're gonna get closer. We're gonna get really intimate into this fryer. Okay. Let's see. Whoops. Is it ready? Not quite. A few more minutes. Few more minutes. Ah, it's so messy. So our sauce is ready. All we gotta do is wait for the chicken. Hello there, everyone, from Tony. Oh my God, everybody, it's Face the Ace for real. Okay, so it's getting hotter. Looks like it's doing some stuff. I'm really excited. Just don't want to put these in prematurely. All right, okay, I think we're gonna start frying them now then. Looks like they're... How many could we fry at once? Maybe 2 or 3. We'll get a bowl ready. We'll get a bowl with a napkin to catch the where's my tongs at? Come on. Here we are. All right, so let's get you in there. Get down in there. Actually, I could probably fit one more in there. Let's hear the sizzle. The sizzle, sizzle, fizzle. All right, so this is like I think it's one of the smaller versions of a fryer, deep fryer. We'll get that in there. So I went through like a whole bucket of lard and like a 3/4 of another. So that was like 2 pounds. 2 pounds in this one. So it's probably 1.5 pounds. And then another 2.5 pounds of lard. So that's like looking really good. Looks just like restaurant to me. The restaurant fancy. So I never worked the fryer in the restaurant, so trying to get them submerged. I mean, that was a lot of oil I put in there. Am I supposed to cover this? I don't want to watch it. You guys like watching it too, don't you? I don't know if I'm supposed to cover it or what. Does it keep it hotter? Or I don't know. Does anybody have a deep fryer like this? It's made by Brentwood. I don't know. It's our first one, so I would say that the lid is gonna throw water back in there. So I don't know if that's such a good idea. We'll get a thermometer. Where's our little one at? Here it is. What did they say when? Is it 200? Let this cook. So I'm making chicken wings if you guys just popped in. So we lightly breaded them and we're going to be tossing them in a wing sauce. What was the temperature for the chicken? I'm used to making chicken in the air fryer, guys. So I think it was it 197 or was it 297? Was it? That it was I'm just gonna check here real quick. $165. Okay. So 165 is what the chicken should be at. Ooh, it sounds good. So yeah, I'm doing homemade chicken wings, and the way I like them. Hey, stuck in the basket. Turn it over. Turn this one over. Oh, I can feel them. They're all nice and crispy in there. So I got 8 wings. It looks like I could fit 3 wings at a time. If I would have put more oil in there, I probably could have fit another one, but I think this is good. The more you put in there, it'll lower your oil temperature, but I don't know if it works like that with the deep fryer. So, uh-oh. Somebody just rang our doorbell. Sorry, guys. Look at that. Well, the condensation of the steam falls in and makes it pop. Oh, interesting. So I figured maybe not cover it. I already tried it, but it collected condensation. See, as you can see on the lid, the condensation. And then that was dripping in the oil. Then it makes it explode. Yeah. Yeah, the water and oil don't mix. So I know. I don't know why it has. Maybe. At least it's not, splattering too much. It's not really. coming outside of the. Somebody's at the front, huh? No, there's only 3 that fit in there. What happened? Hello, Nez. Welcome in, Nez. I'm making some chicken wings. So what did I say, 165? So it's barely at 160. They're almost ready, guys. I'm just using this little thermometer here. This is cool. I feel like I'm in a little restaurant. Kind of fun. This is so awesome. I'm really liking this. Yeah, maybe I'll do my next batch of wings in the air fryer. But I really, this is how I remember eating them in that restaurant called Bolo's, Bolos, House of Chicken Wings. So this is how I remember uh, them serving them at the restaurant. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, this thing is hot now. See if I can get a better angle for you guys. Let me just check them again. They're nice and crispy. Oh my god. So these are done. We're going to go ahead and put them, and make sure I check this one. Gotta put that one in last. In a minute. So how's everybody doing today? This is going to be awesome. What was that, like 5 minutes or something they were in? Yeah, this is done. They're done. Okay, let's put another set in there. I know I'm supposed to lift the basket up, and that's how you drain them, but I'll do it the next time. Sorry, guys. That's how you're supposed to do it. I'm telling you, this is my first time using a freaking deep fryer. What's with the baskets for, Susie? Okay, so we're gonna put in 3 more. So we got 8 wings here. Another one. Okay. So what we can do is still gotta get the onions in there too. I wonder if this is, I'm pretty sure this is how they did it. That's what it tasted like. So we're gonna fry it. We're gonna throw the onions in there. I think that was like 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3. We're already in an hour. So here's what the wings look like. They're nice and crispy. Oh my god, that's gonna be so good. I'm having Bolo flashbacks of those wonderful wings. My gosh. Thanks for popping in, guys. Push that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. So we have a couple orange trees in the backyard. If you're new to my channel, we gave a lot away, and I juiced like a couple gallons of orange juice that's already juiced, and that's all in the fridge. And so we had some left over, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make cocktail oranges. So what I did was I just went ahead and sliced a bunch. And what I'm going to do is dry them, and we're going to use them for teas and cocktails. And, we'll just have a few in the fridge for just snacking. But yeah, this is what I prepared. And I still have to dry them in the oven. So I'm going to candy some of them, and then I'm going to dry the rest. Because we had so many, and I hate to see them go to waste. And then, there's still at least a bucket left on the tree to pick. I got to get out there because then the birds eat them too. And I leave some for the birds. They love eating the oranges off the tree. Everything. That's what the lid's for. Should I just cover it? Should I just cover this thing? It's going to be a lot of splattering. Well, that's probably what that vent is for. Oh, is that not come off? Okay, so that's I guess I'll leave it covered. I don't know. Maybe it'll make it hotter. Is John P. You guys see John P.'s live? Is he talk? What is he? Well, it's got to be his nighttime there right now. Does he have a fire? Yeah, there's like a vent right here, but it's got it has like a filter in there. Maybe it's for the smell. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had one of these before. It's hot though. Yeah, I'm gonna turn these over. Turn them over. I mean, I don't have to since they're in a deep fryer. But like I said, I've never used one of these before, so I don't have to turn them over. Or, you know. I like to watch it though. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep the lid on it. I mean, I guess I can Google it. Guess I can Google that real quick. I think I might. Like, do I have to keep the? It's my like first time using a deep fryer, guys. Other than the commercial ones at the restaurant, but I never really was in charge. Like the only thing they ever let me really deep fry, but they didn't. I didn't do it all the time. Is when they were cutting salmon, and I wanted the skins, so they were throwing away the skin because they were filleting the salmon or whatever. And I was like, "You throwing away that skin? Don't you dare do that! I want some salmon skins, like some deep fried salmon skins." Or like, oh. So they would fry my salmon skins, and that was the best ever. Just oily, juicy. Oh my god. Okay, let me see. Should I? Yeah, all the stuff that people that they throw away in the restaurant, I was like, don't you throwing that away? Oh no. I mean, it was just the salmon skin. Oh, yeah. It says not to leave the lid on there. Okay, see, so that's why I liked it. Like, what's the lid for then? Because I know it's got condensation, and I know you're not supposed to mix condensation with oil, hot oil. That could probably cause combustion and all that. So, see, this is why I look up stuff when I don't know, because you know this is you're dealing with hot oil and I mean water. It's like having a oil fire, and trying to put it out with water. That's it's a huge no. Huge no. You're gonna get an even bigger fire. Hey Daniel, welcome in. We're making some chicken wings, fried chicken wings. Oh my god, that looks so good. Oh my god. Can't wait to toss these wings. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and add the onion in here. Get those cooked. I'm gonna add those because this actually goes with the wings when you toss them. Just gonna do that. You know, it looks weird, but they'll be cooked in no time. You gotta get a separate bowl for those. And I pull them out. Okay. So we're just letting them cook to where they're almost clear. Like for you know, like for onion soup. Anybody ever make some homemade French onion soup? Oh my god. I'm gonna see what the temperature is here. So we're looking for 165 is the cook temperature of chicken wings. So we're hitting at 160. So just a few more minutes. Okay, see those onions? How nice they're cooking. That's about just a little bit more. A little bit more. That's gonna go in with the wing sauce when you toss the chicken. All that's gonna go together. It's gonna be freaking awesome. This is how that restaurant used to do this. Chicken wings, cheesy mac, and chicken wings. This is worth all the trouble, guys. You can't get any better than this. We can go to the restaurant and we can order this for like $18. I paid I think $6 for 8 wings. These big wings, and you're not gonna find the quality of this this type of chicken wing, because you're not gonna get wings. You're gonna get drumettes, or you're gonna get those tiny little wings that they're like this big, and you gotta eat like 10 of them to feel satisfied. It's ridiculous. I mean, pretty much just a snack. Mainly, they're on the appetizer list anyway, so I'm just gonna pull these out now. These are the onions. No, actually, it should be a little more clear. I'm gonna put them back in. It should be almost clear. We're almost there. It's all gonna soften up in the sauce anyways, because they're soft. We're gonna do our fries after this. So we only got 2 more wings left, guys, and then I'm gonna throw the fries in there, and I'm gonna throw the rest of the onions. So if you're curious of what kind of oil I'm using, I'm actually using lard, not using vegetable oil or you know, any nut oils. I'm using just straight lard. This is a pork lard. I think it's healthier, and we don't do it all the time. And when I make any kind of Mexican dish, Mexican food, anything, I'm using lard. So I don't use, or we use olive oil also. So that's the only 2 oils we use in the house is lard and olive oil. I just started using lard actually recently because I found it in the store. Um, we used to use it all the time growing up, and it makes delicious meals. So those are the onions. I don't want them to cook too long. They're already floating around in there. Ones. I think the chicken's done. Let me check it one more time. I think they're done. Yeah, they're done. Okay, whoops. All right, so the chicken's done. Sorry, drain it a little bit. That's what you're supposed to do when you're frying, deep frying. When you got a basket. So let them drain a little bit. And I just got 2 more wings left, and I'm going to throw in more onions, and then we're going to do our fries. So that's like roughly, what, 7 minutes? Maybe? Oh my God. Those onions, they already have a wonderful flavor. So we're going to do, just throw those there. Put that back in. Let's get this done. Okay. There's 1, 2. All right, those are our last 2 wings. That flour did its job. I'm gonna actually make a new batch of flour for the fries. I think I'm gonna lightly bread the fries too. Why not? So I'm actually gonna season the flour with paprika powder, salt, pepper. I'll use a smaller amount. I'll use a 1/2 cup of flour. That's the 1/3. That's the 1/4. Here's a 1/2. Put a 1/2 cup. I've been using this flour a lot. I made homemade flour tortillas the other day. And the next time I make tortillas, I'm gonna make some fry bread. I'm gonna put the rest of these onions in here. So this is what the wings look like, guys. Really nice. They're nice and crispy. You can't hear that, but they're just perfect. They're just right. Just the way I remember them in that restaurant. Okay, so I'm getting another batch of flour ready for the fries. So I just poured 1/2 cup of flour, and I'm doing there's my flour. I'm gonna do some paprika. This is gonna be for the French fries, and we're gonna do a little bit of. So I want a little bit of garlic powder in there also. And some onion powder. Put that back. And this is a little bit of onion powder here. Okay. And you know what? Instead of salt, I'm just going to do a little seasoned salt. Just a little bit. Little salted enough. Okay. I think that's enough. And well, that's still deep frying there. I'm gonna just get the French fries out of the freezer. Ooh, they've already developed a nice frosty outer. Nice. They're already frozen. Dang. All right, let's toss these babies. Let's toss these. You guys want to watch me toss the fries? All right, let's come over here real quick. So you can see I just put the fries in here. We're just getting them out of the bowl, putting them in the flour I just made. And just like so. We're going to toss these fries. Just like that. Oh, it's going to be nice. It's really good flavor. And I'm going to just put that back in the freezer till the wings are ready. So that's going to be a lightly breaded fry. Okay. Put that back in the freezer till the wings are ready. All right. I didn't put cornstarch in that one. I don't know if it makes a difference. We'll see. Just putting stuff away a little bit here. I'm going to get everything ready to get plated. So I think what took the most time, guys, and I apologize, is my first time using this deep fryer, and I didn't realize that you had to turn this knob to actually get it hot, the oil hot. So this is the temperature you set it here, but this knob actually keeps it on for up to an hour, and then it shuts off, and then it shuts the heating coil off. So I don't know if that's a safety feature, but that's why the oil wasn't getting hot, because I hadn't set this. I apologize. It's my first time using this deep fryer. Look at these onions, how beautiful they are. I'm just going to put them here. They actually cook faster this time. I think this is how they turn the. Pretty soon I'll be a professional at deep frying, and then I'll have a little business, right? Be like deep frying desserts and wings. But I mean, for 3 wings at a time, people will be waiting forever. I'll need an industrial size one of these. It's actually kind of fun. Just what else can we deep fry? I'm just kidding. I'll probably do air fryer wings next time. I don't know. Let's see how these come out. I might just do the next batch, deep frying the next batch. I bought two packs of these wings just in case they don't have them. I have a spare They're still hot too. The wings are still hot. The ones that are done. And that oil just goes everywhere. So yeah, if you guys just popped in, I'm making homemade chicken wings. And we're doing homemade fries too. I cut some crinkle cut fries. And I'm going to put all this together here pretty soon. Those French fries will cook real fast. And the fries, they don't take very long at all. I need to get that onion out of there. So you'll see how neat it's when I toss these wings in the sauce with the onions. Oh my God, it's gonna be awesome. Turn over. Turn over. This smells amazing. These onions right here, they smell so good. I mean, you can make onion rings too, breaded onion rings. You know what would be cool to do is a blooming onion. Those things are huge. How they make them in the restaurant, and I never get them because it's so much. So it's so much food. Usually that's also on the appetizer menu. But I think it would be cool to make my own. Actually, make a blooming onion. All right, let's check the temperature of this. These are cooking faster than the first couple of batches. Ooh, that's getting up there fast. Yeah, these are done. These are already done. Okay, oops. Forgot to do it the right way. All right, take those out. We'll let those drain. And we're going to get the French fries out. Oops. They're not in the fridge, Susie. Okay, the French fries are ready. Oh my God. How freaking awesome is that? All right, let's put the fries in. They're nice and stiff because they've been frozen. Like this. We got crinkle cut fries that I cut. See, is that all of them? A couple more. All right. Cross your fingers. There we go. That was what was that, guys? Those three potatoes, three little potatoes. They were little yellow, golden potatoes. I didn't have any Idaho russets or anything. But I do appreciate an Idaho russet. Those are great for baked potatoes. But this golden potato is really nice. I think it'll make a nice French fry. So we're just what's in the fryer? If you just popped in, that's some homemade crinkle cut fries, and I just pulled out the last 2 wings. I'm making a batch of 8 for my hubby and I for dinner, and so we're having wings and fries, homemade. There was a restaurant that I used to go to in Idaho called Bolo's, and the House of Chicken Wings, and this is how they made their wings. This is how they brought them out to you to the table, and I'll show you once I plate them because it's real soon. We're going to be plating here pretty soon. This is how I got spoiled with the type of wings that I have adored ever since I tried those places. And actually, this place is in Meridian, Idaho. So if you're familiar with that place, I hope they're still in business because, man, those wings, God, they just made your mouth sing. Just freaking amazing. All right, let's get another bowl ready. I don't think it takes very long for wings, for fries to cook. So, the wings here. Once the fries are out, we're gonna toss the wings, and I'll show you. We'll plate, and then this goes here. I don't know if I'm supposed to like shake them around. Another minute. Oh my God. Oh, look at them. Once we get them out, we'll salt them. They got a good flavor, but they'll need a little salting, like they do at the restaurants. Woo, excited. So let's see. What was in here? There was the potatoes. I think I'll toss them in this bowl. Yeah, I wish we had a Bolo's here. God, I'd be their #1 customer. And then, or I'd just make my own, but still, that's just freaking amazing. The wings. All right, what do you think? You think they're done? Oh my God. Just gonna lightly salt them. Should I salt them over the... I'll wait to salt them. Oh. Should I salt them over the oil? Over this. All right. So they're salted. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Everything is coming out perfectly, and we didn't blow anything up. Okay, I'm taking the wings over here. And I kind of want to, I need a bigger I'm going to toss some in this bowl right here. You need some room. You need a big bowl if you're going to toss. You're going to toss your chicken wings. You need a big wide bowl. And I'm going to use a stainless steel one because you want it hot. You know, everything's going to be hot. You want to keep it hot. The butter's going to melt in the sauce. All right. Rays are done. Come on, guys. Let's go look over here. All right, so here we are. Here we are. I'm just going to transfer this over here into this bowl, the sauce. This is wing sauce and butter, melted butter mixed together. And we're going to toss the wings in this. All right, so the fryer just dinged, and it'll shut itself off. It'll shut off the heating coils. So there's our sauce right here. So what I'm going to do is so we're going to put the wings in like this. We're going to do a few at a time. Put the onions in like that and toss them. You guys can't really see. You know what? I could put them all in there. There's enough room and there's enough sauce. Just stick them all in like this, right? Let's go higher. Put all the onions in there like that. Just like that. Babe! Okay, and that's what you have right there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so we're gonna plate. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so freaking good. Those are the wings. So usually they would put like a wax paper, kind of, you know, the paper that your fries come in. They would put that underneath, and then we're gonna. So they would put the wings here. You get your wings with the onions. The onions are kind of like drizzled over the wings like that. See that? So just like that. And you'd have your wings like that. And then you'd get your carrots. Carrots would be like over here. Celery like over here. And then okay, the fries came out still a little soft. I don't know. Maybe I should have added the cornstarch. So anyways, French fries. Maybe I didn't fry them long enough. They're still good though. And that is how they would serve the chicken wings in the restaurant. We got to try one of these, guys. We have to try one of these. Okay. So I'm going to, that's for my hubby. So you toss your wings with the onions, and they kind of like wrap around the chicken, and they're just all nice. Just like so. Get some extra. I used to love extra onions in there. Put some extra onions in my hubbies. The onions are freaking awesome. Now, we'll put some fries in here. Yeah, the fries came out soft, so they're not crispy. I don't know why. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I didn't fry them long enough. But that'll work. I am happy with that. We're gonna try a wing now, guys. Let's see how these came out. Oh, I didn't get my carrots, so that'll be my carrots, and then celery, and like that. So that's kind of how I remember them in the restaurant, just like this. The place was in Meridian, Idaho. It's called Bolo's House of Wings, and this is how they served them. The onion just like so, toss in the sauce, and you can get them naked also. You can get them and then get the sauce on the side, but this is how I ordered them, and we're going to try these now. Let's see how they taste. Whoops. Let's see. No, we don't want the effects. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's grab one of these wings. And thanks for the like button, guys. We're just going to turn the camera around, and I'm going to try one of these wings here. Hello. Okay, so we're just going to grab one of these. And they are messy. I mean, you're going to get your fingers all dirty and messy, but here we go. I'm just going to... Mmm. Mmm. Oh, those are good. You know, just because I took a little more time in between frying the chicken and putting them aside. Usually you get them right out of the fryer, and they're steaming hot. So, you know, if I would have just pulled 3 out and then sauced them, and then they would have been, you know, still. I mean, they're still hot, but that's a good darn chicken wing, guys. That's a chicken wing right there. They're not messing around. That is delicious, fantastic. And that's how I do my sauce. If you watched, I did a wing sauce, and I did melted butter, and I just kind of whipped those together, and then you saw I fried the onions with the wings, and then throw that all in the sauce together, toss them, and you have a wonderful wing sauce. That was so freaking wonderful. That's the kind of wing I want when I walk into a restaurant. That's what I'm expecting, but nobody makes them like that, and it's so disappointing. But I really like it. I really like my wings like that, and I will make them again. They're really good. Thank you for watching. Push that like button for me, and hopefully you guys will go and enjoy your own wings, your own homemade wings. So push that like button, guys. Thanks for popping into the Susie B channel, and I appreciate your time. Thanks for the members and the subscribers, and anybody that's new here, welcome. And you guys have a great weekend. If I don't see you again, have a great week. See you guys.